what do inventors do? Inventors see the same problems as everybody else, but maybe they look at them differently. And I said to them, while everybody's convinced we have an education crisis because we're not making enough scientists and engineers, I think they've got misdiagnosed this problem. I think it's not what we don't have enough of, great teachers, great schools. It's what we have too much of in a rich society, distractions that have made superheroes that aren't the people that create wealth, they're the people that consume it. So I said, but I do know one thing here. No good inventor starts from scratch with a clean piece of paper to make a new invention. We stand on the shoulders of giants. When I made the Segway, I didn't have to invent the wheel or the
Mhm.
electric motor or a battery or a microprocessor or a solid state gyroscope. I just had to systems integrate things and create something new. I said, we don't have to invent a way to get kids passionate about science and engineering. We know how to make kids passionate. You make it a sport. So
Yeah.
let's turn science and engineering and mathematics into a sport. Let's make it aspirational. Let's make it after school. Let's make it something where they don't get quizzes and tests and final exams where teachers have to be judgmental. That same teacher turns his or her hat around at 3 o'clock and goes from that judgmental teacher to that nurturing coach of whatever
Yeah.
the team is. So I said, I'm going to create a sport that will let all the teachers become the coaches, but they'll only coach a sport where there are already superstars. In America, we don't have people coaching the cricket team because we have basketball, we have baseball, we have football, we don't have cricket. So I said, I got to do two things. I got to get the industry superstars from NASA, from all the big tech companies. I got to get those companies to show us that their superstars of tech are young and enthusiastic, and some are African American, and some are women, and some are. It's not that all scientists and engineers are middle aged white males with frizzy hair and German accents, and they have to sound like Albert Einstein, and they have to be sociopathically out to destroy the world. Let's stop with those cheap jokes. It hurts. That's why young
Yeah.
girls don't want to do science and engineering. So I told my parents, I'm going to create a sport. I'm going to copy exactly the playbook of other sports. It'll be a
Mm.
short, intense season. It will be letting kids work in teams. They won't get quizzes and tests. They'll get trophies. They'll get awards. They'll bring the school band. They'll bring the mascots. They'll have a great time having fun. But the muscle they're developing is that one hanging between their ears, and they'll be on the only sport where every kid can turn pro. It'll be just as much fun as any other sport, just as exciting as any other sport. But by the way, our sport will be the only one where you don't have to be 7 feet tall like football. You don't have to be 300 pounds like basketball, or 300 pounds like football. You can be male, you can be female, you can be tall, short, and we'll make a sport that will be open to every kid.